Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today here at FFG Live, where we are going to play some Marvel Champions. But before we get into that, I want to introduce the two wonderful people that I'm here with today. We have Molly Glover, one of our senior game producers.
That's
Is that
right.
the exact title? Yes.
That's right.
And then Tony Fanchi, awesome sauce, I think is what we go with now. But senior
It's
game
official
designer.
title.
Yes. So yeah, we are here. We're going to be playing through the first scenario.
No, the third
The
scenario.
third. Sorry. Yes, it's Juggernaut. I knew that it was Juggernaut.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's
Wow.
already seen the first scenario.
Right.
They were at Gen Con.
Con.
Everybody in the world was at
Every
Gen
single person
Con.
was
yeah.
at
I
Gen
mean, I've
Con.
seen photos. It looks like everyone in the world was at Gen Con.
Fair. That's right. We're playing Juggernaut. But yeah, before we get into that, let's talk about who we're playing. And you've already seen all the characters from the articles and their cards and whatnot. But we are going to be playing with the OP promo cards. So we're going to show those off as we're talking about who we are. So Tony, you're going to be going first.
Yes, I'm giving us all a preview of the pre-constructed deck for Betsy Braddock, aka Psylocke. So I'm going to be running Justice today.
And we're going to get that close up in just a second for you. There we go.
Oh, nice. That's good alt art right there.
Yeah, it is. Thanks for the help in picking all of them, Molly. You did great. You're so good. All right.
Fantastic.
And then Molly.
I'm going to be showing off Cable, aka Nathan Summers. So here's, he's just wearing a casual T-shirt, just
chilling.
kicking it at home.
Yeah.
That's right. Uh-oh, now you're in trouble.
And yeah, I wouldn't mess with that. I wouldn't mess with either version, let's be honest. All right.
What about you?
I am playing Nina, aka Domino. So,
Nice.
yeah.
I want that scarf. That looks cozy.
I have that scarf. So yeah, there are our alt promos. That's who we're going to be playing. And I mean, we'll talk about some stuff as we're playing, obviously, but we might as well just jump right into it.
Love it.
So
Yeah.
let's go.
So as a quick overview, we're playing Juggernaut. So a couple of things to note about Juggernaut. One is we don't actually lose if he completes his main scheme, but if he completes it, a lot of bad things happen. He gets stronger, he attacks everybody, even in alter ego form, so it still behooves us not to let his scheme get too high. He also comes with his helmet, which while he's got it on, gives him additional attack, and it gives him overkill and stalwart, so we can't confuse him, can't stun him, and we can't block with our allies. The scenario also comes with Hope Summers, who is a scenario-specific ally, and in this scenario, Hope is helping us investigate this remote abandoned orphanage that Juggernaut just happens to be protecting. And so Hope is really awesome. She's going to be our first player marker because she passes with the first player, and her stats are equal to whatever our hero stats are. So she is quite strong.
And if she's defeated, we lose, right?
She is, we lose if we let her get defeated. But she takes no consequential damage when she attacks or thwarts. So she is
I was going
very,
to say,
very
this is going to be real fast.
Also, because I'm playing Nathan Summers, Cable, in the setup, I get to choose a player side scheme from my deck. I've already searched my deck to pick one, and I'm choosing Call for Backup, which we can put up too if you want. Here. Which allows us, once we defeat this player side scheme, something very cool and new for Next Evolution, once we defeat this, we each get to pick an ally, search our discard deck for an ally, and put it into play. So that should be pretty
Really
cool.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and player side schemes work exactly like other side schemes, except they're in your player deck, and some of them have a resource cost that you have to pay to put it into play. All of them have a strong ability that you get when you clear it out. And because we are playing with 3 players, we can have up to 2 player side schemes in play at a time.
Sounds great.
All right, let's jump in.
Yeah.
Before I
go.
decide what I'm doing, though, we can remove Juggernaut's helmet, but it requires one of us to spend 3 resources of the same type. Does anybody have that they're willing to
Yes.
part with?
Yes.
Okay.
All right,
I
so
do,
Molly,
yes.
you are in charge of getting the big guy's helmet
got
off.
it.
Okay. So I feel like I'm starting 2 turns ahead because I have 4 cards in front of me. I have Hope, and as Betsy, I have my 2 Psi Knife upgrades. And so these are really cool upgrades. They provide me with resources when I'm in hero form, and I can flip them over to the other side to get my Sai Katanas up. And so each of these provides me with a buff to one of my stats. And so Psylocke is all about getting the 2 Sai upgrades on the side that she wants when she needs it.
Nice.
So because I'm starting out with +2 thwart, I'm going to flip to hero form, giving me a total of 3 thwart, which means hope also has 3 thwart.
Right.
So I'm going to use hope, and I'm going to take 3 off of call for backup, please.
Nice.
Yeah,
Let's
get
do
rid
it.
of them.
And I will use Psylocke to also remove 3 from call for backup.
Wonderful. Good turn. Taking it down. Also, I would like to say that the Cable has another player side scheme that really only benefits Cable. It's Technovirus Mind Purge. And I did not put that into play at setup because I am very nice. Thank you.
We do.
I want to see allies. That's more fun for me.
Yeah.
I like seeing the allies come out.
All right, so I will, with my resources, I'm going to spend 2 for weapons training, which is going to give me Retaliate 1.
All right.
And I will use my 2 Psi Knives to pay for Float Like a Butterfly, which increases the damage that I deal to confused enemies. And if you know anything about Psylocke, she loves confusing her
Get rid of
enemies.
that. So that's going to be perfect.
All right. That gets rid of this then?
No. I was
sorry.
saying you're going to be able
I'm
to
getting
get
rid of the
that.
helmet. Yes, sorry.
So that'll be perfect for the confusion.
I was like, I didn't think that did anything. Got it.
All right.
Sorry, I'm confused.
That is my turn.
All
Molly,
right.
to you.
Yes, to me. So let's spend these 3 resources to get the helmet off.
Nice.
Bye, buddy.
And
So-
Juggernaut exposed.
Yeah, so while before you're able to do that, you must be in hero form.
Oh, well, then I change form.
Yeah.
And so while Juggernaut is exposed, not only does he lose Overkill and Stalwart, we also deal extra damage to him anytime a card with a mental resource, of which Hope is 1, deals damage to him. But if he schemes, he's able to put his helmet back on. So that's something we have to keep in mind.
Nice. Then I'm going to use this to pay for Professor and get Professor into play. Professor is a support that I can exhaust to either draw a card or search my deck and discard pile for a player side scheme and add it to my hand. I'm going to use him to draw a card.
Okay, let's actually show that one
Yeah,
off.
please.
So that is an alter ego action. We'll just say you did that before you flipped and
Oh,
removed
gosh.
the helmet.
Thank you.
That happened.
No worries.
I gotta
gonna
pay
do the
attention.
same thing,
I
plenty.
gotta pay attention to the triggers. I keep forgetting to do that. All right, great. That's
right.
my turn. I'm done.
Great.
Oh no, wait, hold on. I gotta do something with Cable here. Let's see. What should I do? My thwart is 2. We still have 3 on that side scheme. Do you think you're gonna be able to thwart that side scheme and get it defeated? What do you think?
I only have 1.
That's all you would need, but you're gonna probably want to.
Well, yeah, if you do the 2 now.
Yeah. I wish I could defeat the side scheme because then I could ready him, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that.
One other thing, when we flip the helmet, we remove momentum counters
Oh,
from
right.
Juggernaut. And
Great.
so he's going to be building up these momentum counters on him, and each of them gives him +1 attack.
All right, you know what? I'll just go ahead and attack Juggernaut. I think that's probably the best thing to do. Take him down
Punch him.
by 2.
All right. My turn?
That's your turn.
All right, let's do this thing. I am going to use my action to choose a card in my hand and swap it with the top card of my discard pile. So I did discard Genius, putting it on top of the discard pile, knowing I could get it back just to get bonus cards in my hand. And now, let's see. I mean, that's good. Wolfsbane is good, but I want to get Atlas Bear out there. So I'm going to spend my Genius for the 2 that it provides. My Sharpshooter, bring Atlas Bear out. And then I'm going to flip over to Domino. I am going to exhaust Atlas Bear to look at the top card of my deck. If it is an event, I can deal a damage to Atlas Bear to put it in my hand. It is not. So that didn't do anything. I'm not going to be able to thwart this thing away, sadly. And I only do 1, so I might as well just attack for 2.
Nice. Punch him in his unhelmeted head.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what the card is. That's not going to help me much. So, yep. Punch him for 2.
All right. Down to 50.
Got anything
chip
else
it
you
away.
want to play?
Not right now. I'm going to hold off.
So I will point out that your Lucky Break is an upgrade, so you need to have it in play if you want to trigger that.
Oh, it is an upgrade.
Yep.
Then yes, it's in play.
All right. I think we're good. So
right.
we'll ready up and draw.
Great.
I think I want to keep these cards. So I will just draw 2. All right. So we get 3 threat on the main scheme. And Juggernaut wants to attack me. He's just swinging for 2 right now. So I will take it undefended. 2 and 2. Good to see Shadows of the Past gone. So that's 4 damage rather, taking me to 6 health. Cable, you are being attacked for 2 and a boost. Would you like to defend?
You know, I'm just gonna take it.
All right, a
early
0
days.
boost.
Yeah.
Nice.
And another good card to see
Nice.
discarded. So 2 damage and Domino.
Great.
2 and a boost to you.
Let's go.
Taking it.
Yeah.
Who shuffled this deck? Another 0.
Thanks, Tony.
All right. Well, we don't have to worry about Advance letting him get his helmet back on, so that is excellent news. Gang up. Did I just put all of the standard cards on top? So he's going to attack me again. I don't think there's any way I die, so I'm just going to take it undefended again. Another 0. I swear I shuffled this
I
deck.
saw you shuffle the
I
deck.
shuffled it a lot.
I didn't see that happen. So
Piles method and everything. It was
Yeah.
happening. Yeah. All right. My encounter card is Caught Off Guard. When revealed, discard an upgrade or support you control. Boo. All right. If no cards are just so I got a
Professor.
goodbye to Professor. I barely knew thee. All right.
All right.
Juggernaut card, maybe?
Let's.
Another assault.
Another
Yep,
attack.
Getting attacked.
There you go.
So 2 and a boost coming at you again. So is
boy.
that is all 7, right?
You've got 3 defense. I mean,
I
I
do.
know it sucks to
I
be
think I'm just gonna.
tapped, but
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do my defense.
Defend. Good thing too, because it's a boost of 3.
Okay,
so
I'm still
2's
gonna
gonna
take
get through.
2.
All right.
Thanks for the suggestion.
yeah, you're welcome. I was like, that seems bad.
Pass Hope.
Oh, hope to me.
Hope to her adopted
Hello.
dad.
Hello, honey. Right. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use these 3 resources to pay for Deadpool and get him out. Everybody's favorite ally. Great. So one thing that I like about Deadpool in this deck is that this ally version is if he would be defeated by consequential damage, you can just heal 3 damage from him instead. So you can
But
kind
we
of stay
also
around.
do
but
get a fancy acceleration token on the main scheme.
Ooh,
that
yeah,
happens
let's
if
show the
yes.
If he's
That's right.
defeated,
acceleration
yep.
token
Those are
there.
the OP ones, right?
Yeah, these are the new
Those look
acceleration
great.
tokens
Those
that you
look
can only get in
great.
the OP kit.
All right, so that's most of my cards. I can't play the one left in my hands. Let's see.
All right.
think-
Can you clear your call for backup?
I think,
Ideally with Cable.
yeah, I think I can because I'm going to first thwart with Deadpool for 2, and then I'm going to
Yeah.
thwart with Cable for another 2, but just the 1 off here.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Call for backup is now in the victory display. We put that up here, you think? Is that
Sure.
good? All right. So everyone gets to search their deck or discard for an ally and put it into play. Who to choose? Well, that's Sunspot only gets his thing to go off if he plays from the hand, so I'm going to not do that.
I'm going to grab my brother, Captain Britain.
I'm going to put Phantom X into play because he comes with EVA, and that is great. So put Hope up here. Phantom X and EVA. And EVA basically is like a nice life support for Phantom X, makes him not die if you're careful.
And because you defeated the side scheme with Cable, Cable readies.
That's right. Oh, man. Welcome back to the party, pal. All right. And now I still have my turn going because I've got Phantom X and EVA in here now. All right, get these shuffled up here. All right, so what would be good? Should I just do some punching?
I suppose so.
I don't think there's anything, I mean,
Yep.
not really.
Hope will punch for a +1 because she's a mental.
Yep. All right, so Hope's going to punch for 3. And it's down to 47 here. And then, the other
So
way.
Josh has grabbed Outlaw, who comes in with
Nice.
toughness.
Outlaw.
Phantom X is going to punch. You know what? Yeah, Phantom X is going to punch for 1, take his consequential damage, and then EVA is going to heal the damage from Phantom X. Why not? So, got him down to 46.
All right.
And Cable is ready,
Cable's
so I
ready
might as
again,
well
yeah.
punch again. Yeah, let's punch one
do
more
it.
time. Down to 44. Take that. All right.
All right. Sorry, that took a minute for me to choose my ally.
That's all right, because I was doing all kinds of punching.
Right? I'm glad. I caught everything that you did, too.
Yeah.
I was paying full attention to. All right. So let's see. How do I want to do this? Do I want to just load up with allies? I think I might.
What is Domino's girl gang called again that Outlaw's
The
a part
Posse.
of? The Posse. Yeah.
All right. So I am going to use a card to my hand.
I just realized I had Retaliate, and Juggernaut
Oh.
attacked me twice, so two more damage
2
on him,
more
please.
down.
Ping
We love a
and
cooperative game.
ping.
There we go. Nice.
Ooh. Okay, so this is the one I'm going to do. So I'm going to use my action on Domino. Wow, you're Psylocke. And I am going to swap a card from hand with the card on the top of my deck.
Nice.
And then I am going to have Outlaw attack Juggernaut. So dealing 1, but discarding that, it will stay 1 for each resource. So attacks for 2, and then White Fox would have been discarded from the top of my deck, but comes into play under my control instead. So yeah, that's 2 damage to the big guy.
Down
And
to
then
40.
the consequential will ping your tough.
Yep. So that will go.
Man, three of the 4 posse allies already in play.
I know. Doing my best. All right.
Getting the gang together.
Yes, I am. So you know what?
If we could get a side scheme out there to thwart, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hey, let's do that. Why am I putting that back in hand? We are going to put out superpower training. Spending
Nice.
digging deep.
Nice. So when that one's defeated, we each get to search our deck and discard pile for an identity-specific upgrade.
Yep.
Put it right into
Put
play.
it into play.
That'll be
Nice.
fun.
So 9 threat on there, if you would, Molly.
Yeah, of course.
All right, and now I will Atlas Bear to see if I have an event up here. I do. Hey, look, it's an event. Everybody believe me.
Tony. Awesome.
So we have a question from the chat. Whenever a new mechanic like player side scheme is introduced, is there ever a consideration to release a card pack that would give previously released heroes their own side schemes? Generally, no, not hero specific. We basically all of the side schemes we put into this wave, except for one in Cable, are aspect player side schemes, so they're usable by any hero.
All right, cool. And
Oh,
I can't
can
really-
Deadpool ever hit 0 hit points, or would he automatically go back to 1? No, he can definitely hit 0 hit points. It's only when he would be defeated by consequential damage that he would then automatically heal. So
Yeah,
if he's defeated by any other kind of damage, then he definitely would just be defeated and removed.
Yep.
All right. Well, White Fox.
Start working on that side scheme, I
Yeah,
suppose.
She'll just do 1 to the side scheme.
Chipping away.
And I think that's it for me for this round. I can't afford and or don't want to get rid of other cards.
All right.
All right, let's have Captain Britain take 3 off of that side scheme because he takes less consequential when he's attacking a minion or thwarting a side scheme.
Nice.
I really want to do a concussive blow to Juggernaut, but I don't have any other physical resources in hand. But my Sai katanas on the flip side of my Sai knives do give me physical resources. So I'm going to use my basic power to thwart superpower training. But I have a Psi energy control upgrade or interrupt on my hero that says when I use one of her basic powers, flip a Psi energy upgrade.
Oh,
So
nice.
I'm losing one of my thwart, but I'm setting myself up for a future action. So 2 off of there, leaving us with 3. And that means I can use my Sai Katana and a couple of cards from hand to play a concussive blow. So I'm going to punch Juggernaut square in his chin. Importantly, confuse him first.
Okay.
And if I paid for it using a physical resource, deal 3 damage to him. And because he's confused, float like a butterfly makes that 4 damage.
Nice. Down to 36.
Why did he even show up today? Don't know why he's here.
But I'm feeling a little bit damaged, so I'm going to take advantage of my confused, and I'm going to flip down. I have the 1 resource in hero mode, but I can't afford this card in hand, so I will be done.
Okay.
All right, so we've
up?
gone around the table, ready up, and draw.
Molly, they have a couple questions.
Oh, great. Should Deadpool have 1 consequential on him now? Oh, yeah, because he thwarted.
Yep.
That's right. Thank you. Oh, yeah, because then I got it off Phantom X. Same with Atlas Bear and White Fox. Should they
Yep.
each have an
Oh, yeah,
consequential?
yeah.
Good catch. Thank you.
I knew that they did.
Just making sure you were paying attention.
Yeah.
And White Fox as well.
That's it. That's
All
what I'm
right.
going to also say. I was also trying to make sure you were paying attention.
Yeah, it was a test. It was a test.
So this round, we are guaranteed to actually see Juggernaut cards, which I'm happy about. Start of the phase, we're getting 3 threats on the main scheme. You have any 3s over there? And Juggernaut wants to attack Cable first with his 2 attack.
Well, I think I'm just going to take it. I'm just going
Alright.
to take it.
It's a +1, so 3 attack, and you are stunned.
Boo.
Nasty Creeping
That was
Willow.
pretty gross. The Creeping Willow sucks.
All right, Domino's getting attacked for 2 and a boost. What do you want to do?
I don't know. I'm just gonna because I
You're
like
only
their
at 5,
abilities.
so there's a chance that you die if
There is a
nobody
chance.
defends.
I want to attack this round, so
All right, White Fox is taking it. She's taken 4 damage, and we've seen Cable's obligation go, so that's good news.
yep.
And he
Bye,
wants
White
to
Fox.
scheme on me, but is confused, so we will just remove that confused status and deal some encounter cards.
All right.
All right. Got Memories of Armageddon. Uh-oh. Give it to the Nina Thurman player. There you are.
Nope. I decline. Thank you for the offer. All right.
I believe you are obliged.
My identity's printed text box as if it were blank.
Oof.
Boo. I can exhaust my identity to discard. All right.
That's in Alter Ego as well.
Yes.
That you
Yes.
to do that.
Okay.
Your encounter
great.
card.
Mine is. You're welcome. Did you shuffle this?
I did. I swear I did. All right. So I have my obligation,
What's
which
yours?
is,
All 3
which
in
is
a
body
row.
swapped. So Psylocke's backstory is crazy, and
Yeah.
part of it is her mind was taken and swapped with the mind of a Japanese assassin named Kwanan. And so she's kind of in this body that's not really her body, and so the obligation is restricting me to only using my Sai katanas until I get rid of it. So
Her backstory is crazy.
yeah. So when revealed, I flip each of my energy upgrades to their Sai Katana side and exhaust it, so I'm out those resources this round. And as an alter ego action, I discard one psionic card from hand to get rid of it.
That better not be my obligation under there.
No, we saw it come out here.
They've all been in a
right.
row. Boom, boom, boom.
Right.
We have a breakthrough. When revealed, choose either take damage equal to Juggernaut's attack, which is just 2 right now, or discard the highest cost upgrade or support I control. That's only a 2, but I think I'd rather take the damage, so I'm down to 2 HP.
Okay.
It's fine. It's all
It's
fine.
fine.
It's fine.
It's probably fine.
All right,
right.
so we pass Hope to
Hope.
Domino.
Now your
Hello,
charge. Take good care of my girl.
We'll see. I wasn't very good to White
we'll
Fox.
see. Don't make me tap
Will
the sign
do.
again.
Alrighty.
All right, Josh.
Yep. Need to figure out what I want to do here.
Cable, can you clear super
Power
power
training?
training
Yes,
at
actually.
action speed? Do you have an event?
Oh.
Because that would
Yes.
let us get our upgrades before Josh even takes
That
his
could
turn.
be really good.
Yes, in fact, I have it. I mean, I have a hero action.
So you can
that I
call
can-
for an action.
I'm going to call
and
for an
play it.
action. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to call for an action and play Mind Scan. Let's get rid of these 2. All right. So remove 3 threat from a scheme and remove 1 additional threat for each side scheme in the victory. I don't even need it. So there we go. So yes, let's all search our deck and discard pile for an identity-specific upgrade and put it into play. And now we have 2 side schemes in the victory display. Good call, Tony.
Nice. All right.
Identity-specific upgrade. So that is one of the ones that's in my actual kit, right?
In your hero colors.
Well, I think I need to put a plasma rifle into play.
I mean,
I think
yeah.
that's what I'm going to go with, actually, yeah.
All right. So let's see.
All right. I'm going to get some martial arts training.
Ooh, or Grey Malkin.
Grey Malkin is a support, not an
Oh,
upgrade.
so it is. Never mind. Then plasma rifle it is. And then we shuffle yes, yes. Helpful reminder text right on there.
Let's go with the probability field for myself.
Oh, this is played.
So now when I use a basic power, I discard the top card of my deck, and I get +1 for each resource icon discarded that way.
Nice.
All right. Thank you, Molly.
Hey, I just learned about the call for an action rule yesterday and feel foolish for having not played this whole time I've been playing. Just goes to show you, even if you work on the game, things can slip past you.
I'm also going to call for an action. It's not going to really impact
Not
Josh's
gonna be
turn.
that good.
But I'm going to discard this psionic card from my hand to get rid of my
Hey,
obligation.
nicely done.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm going to want to heal up in a minute here. I'm going to have to discard or exhaust myself for that. So that doesn't really help. So let's just get a good workout in here. So we're going to spend my energy card for a good workout. This is a hero action. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. Discard the top card of my deck. For each resource icon, which my printed box is empty right now, so I don't get the bonus,
Yep.
or the extra bonus. Deal an additional damage. So I'm dealing 5.
5 to Juggernaut.
I'm discarding my pistol.
You can grab that for us,
You
Molly.
got it.
So that was a pretty good workout.
He's down to 31.
Feeling a little tired. That's not really going to be helpful.
Do you want to flip down to get rid of your obligation? Doing so is going to mean he's going to get his helmet back because I can't confuse him
Right.
this turn.
Yeah, but
Me neither.
Well, I've got plenty of people to defend. I can just throw Hope in front of the attack.
Yeah,
fine with
that'll be
that?
fine. That's what she's for.
No, I have people that
totally
can
what
do that,
she's
so I
for.
will exhaust on this side so that he doesn't get his helmet back. And then
Exhaust for
this.
you cannot. You must be an
Oh,
alter
it
ego.
is alter ego.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. I know how to read. Yeah, it's alter ego action. Okay, so I have flipped.
So that's
That's
just
it's
discarded. So
gone.
it's,
It's
gonna,
Nina
it's gonna come
Thurman's
back.
Memories of
back.
Armageddon, not Domino's Memories of Armageddon.
All right, so let's.
You really need to be at home before you can work through your feelings.
I mean, you can't, you're not going to discard trauma while you're out in your hero outfit.
Yeah, exactly.
So I should have gone with hope first.
Use hope before you
So
flip
hope
down.
is gonna hit for 2.
+1 because she's got the mental, and
Alright.
the exposed gives us a bonus for mental.
Okay. Then
you
I
flip
did that whole
down.
thing.
Deal with your memories.
Yeah. I try not to have those. All right, so Outlaw is going to attack for 1 and 2. So Outlaw
So 2
will hit
more
for 2.
damage, and she
And-
takes a consequential.
And I put a consequential on her.
I
last
removed
time.
it because she entered with tough, so she didn't
Oh,
have
that's
one
right.
from
That's
the
right.
first
She did not. Thank you.
activation. Yeah.
And then Atlas Bear. Nobody knows what they have on top of their deck? Yeah.
No, that's not my ability. I'm from the future, not a mind reader.
Okay, it is not an event. And that is if it's an event, take the damage. So I don't have to take the damage. I should have looked at that for. Ooh, I could have gotten that back. Too late now. Okay, that's not really good right this moment, so I'm just gonna be done.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to use my massive 3 recover. Oh, no. Dial came apart.
Have you?
All right,
We have a
fine.
question. Since the enemy wasn't confused in time for the interrupt to float to trigger, shouldn't he have gotten extra damage?
I suppose that is correct. Yeah, the interrupt would happen when the attack initiates before the confuse is on there. So yeah, one damage back on.
Okay, great. 27 then.
All right. Let's spend 3 for my signature ally Angel, who's going to ready my identity, allow me to recover for another 3.
Sounds nice. I want to do that.
He's going to be scheming once. Maybe I stay down and just let him get his helmet back, because he's already getting it back from Nina. So I think I'm just going to stay down. Captain Britain could thwart or attack, but he'll take 2 consequential, which would defeat him. So I think I'm going to hold him back. Angel, I will have attack for 2.
Great.
All right, that's my turn. So Molly.
Okay, all right. Let's see. So, unfortunately, I don't have an energy resource to use my plasma rifle, so that's a bummer. But I can do some attacking, I think is probably the best thing to do while his helmet's off. So I'm going to have Phantom X attack for 1. I'm going to have EVA attack for another 1. And then Deadpool is going to attack for 2. So that's 4 total. And then, since I am stunned, I don't know if I want to... I might want to get rid of that, but I also need to heal. I mean, I don't really need to. I have 7 hit points left, which isn't too bad. So maybe I just want to attack to get rid of my stun for now. I think that's probably a good option. I don't really have anything good in my hand right now.
Alternately, you could take a couple threat off the main scheme, since he will be
Yeah.
scheming twice,
Actually,
but he
you know
does
what?
have a low scheme.
I do have something in my hand I can play. I misread this. I'm going to put build support player side scheme into play, which when that is defeated, we get to find support from our deck or discard pile. So at least there's that. And then what I can do is I can thwart that scheme. That's 9 on there, right?
Yep.
Okay. So let's just instead make it 7 from the start. And I will thwart instead, I think.
Okay.
That's probably the best thing to do here. I'm still stunned. That's that. All right. I think that's all for me.
All right. Ready up and draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pass that along.
Well, given the build support's out, I'm going to chuck that. She doesn't pass quite yet.
Oh,
After the
1,
encounter
2,
phase.
3,
Oh,
4,
yeah, yeah,
5,
yeah.
6.
All right.
of course.
All right, we get 3 more on the main, bringing us to 12. I'll change those out.
Tony, can you remind me what team up does?
Team up.
Keyword?
You must have those characters in play in order to play that card.
Great.
Which I think you might.
I think I might. Excellent.
All right, so Juggernaut is scheming against Nina for 1 + 3, 4 threat on there, and triggering his helmet, which will, should we read the text on there? I believe it adds a momentum counter and then flips him. Yep.
Momentum.
Yep, so he's now punching for 3. He's going to scheme against me as well for 3 more, bringing us to 19 out of 21. Getting a little close there. And then he's attacking Cable for 3 and a boost. What do you think, Cable?
3 and a boost. Mm-hmm. I don't want to. No, well, then I wouldn't be able to play my card. I don't want to. I don't know if I should take it. 3 and a boost seems like it might actually. I don't think it can kill me though.
I don't believe you're
think-
at 7. I don't
at
think
7.
there's any
It
4s.
can't kill me.
fours.
Whatever
And
can't
if it
kill me
can't
only
kill
makes
you,
me stronger.
exactly.
I'll just take it. I'll just take it.
Now keep in mind,
Yeah.
your team up card does deal you damage. So if this leaves you at 1.
I may not be able to play
Yeah.
that card. I'm realizing. So maybe it would be better to throw Deadpool in front of it, and he'll just.
I mean, that seems like what Cable would do.
I think it is what Cable would do. So you know what? I'm just going to throw Deadpool. He's just going to defend for me.
All right. The boost says deal 1 damage to an ally you control. So if you deal this to Deadpool, it becomes undefended and you take it. So you probably want to deal it to Phantom X.
Yeah, I will deal to Phantom X because EVA can heal him next turn. So great.
And so 3 total damage going to Deadpool.
Wait.
Oh, crud.
Yep.
He's got overkill
Oh.
with the helmet back on.
Oh, that's right. So still some more damage to me then.
Yeah, so
much
Deadpool
overkill?
would only be taking 1. Do you just want to take
You know
it
what?
directly?
Yeah, hang on. I'm just going to take it directly. Yeah.
All right, so
I'll
3 damage to
You know
you.
what? I'm going to deal is it the damage to it? Was it consequential damage?
It was not consequential,
Okay, then it's
no.
still going to go on Phantom X. All right, then I'll take the rest. So how much is it for me then?
3 damage on
3
you.
damage on me. That's
That's
fine.
bad.
That's fine. You know, in the future you get damaged all the time, and it's not a big deal. So you guys don't. You guys will get there. You'll get there.
All right, Josh, your card is
All
first.
right. Ground pound. As a group, oh boy, take indirect damage equal to Juggernaut's attack.
Okay,
So
we
as
need
a group.
3 damage. We can spread it among characters as we choose.
I can take one of them. No
I mean,
problem
I
here.
can take a couple. I'm about to recover.
You want to put it on your identity?
I'll take one on my identity.
I'll
Okay.
take 2.
Okay.
All right.
I get a Creeping Willow, which
Oh,
has
stinks.
guard and quick strike. Fortunately, I'm an alter ego, so it won't be able to hit me. But if it does, it stuns any character that it deals damage to. And
That's what happened to
Molly,
me.
your card.
I'm still suffering Willow Bite. Oh, a side scheme. Building momentum. The hero response is after you defend against an attack from Juggernaut, remove 1 threat from the scheme, and it does have 2 acceleration tokens. Do you have enough here? What do we need on there?
9.
9? I've got
I got
9. You got it? All right.
Yep. So we can get threat off of there for free by defending, which is not bad.
Not bad.
All right, Hope's coming over to me.
Okay.
Well, I haven't looked at my hand yet. What do I have here? So we probably want to get that helmet off again.
I don't have enough matching. Oh,
I do.
if you can get the helmet off, that'd be great. Otherwise, I do, but I would rather do the damage I'm going to do. Although I don't know if I can do the damage unless you get his helmet off, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
All right.
If you can get his helmet off, I can absolutely hit him for a big amount. I can hit him for a big old swing.
Okay. I think I'm going to try to confuse him so that, Molly, you can flip down.
Okay.
So
would love
I
that.
will change to hero form. Let's have Captain Britain attack the Creeping Willow because he can just punch it out. So I'm a 3 attack right now. Let's start by doing the hero action on the helmet. I'll discard 3 mental resources to remove
Wonderful. Thank you.
it, which gets rid of his momentum. And then I will spend my 2 katanas, and I want to flip both of them when I spend them, plus 1 more resource for hand for another concussive blow. So we will confuse him and deal 3 damage.
Very nice.
All right, so that puts me in thwarting mode. I have 3 thwart, and so does hope. So I could take it. Probably need to take it off the main. We're at 19 out of 21.
yeah.
Let's take at least 3 off the main. If I do 3 off of the side scheme, can the 2 of you finish it? Do the other 6?
No, I'm going to be doing a lot of punching this turn. I don't have anything for scheming really.
I don't have a lot of.
Actually, no, I
thwarting
could.
right now either.
I could scheme instead, but I guess the question is, do you want me to hit him for 8 or do you want me to scheme for 5?
Well, we're not close to winning, so
Yeah.
I think we need to
Scheming
get
better.
ourselves
I
some
think
board
so too.
control.
I think so too. Okay then.
All right.
Then yes, I can do some pretty. I don't know if I can finish it, but I can dang near finish it. Actually, I can finish it because I've got some allies that can help out.
All right, Hope will take 3 off of there.
All right, great.
Angel could take 1 more if that would help.
I think I got it covered.
Okay.
If you want to do something else with Angel, otherwise that would make it that I would clear it out with just cards.
I think I'll use Angel to get 1 more off of the main, get us a
Yeah.
little bit more breathing room.
Sounds good.
And that's my turn.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do this in the right order. I'm not going to forget the right order. All right. So let's.
So if you're going to attack, you need to clear your
not
stun
going to
first.
attack.
Okay.
Not going to attack. I'm going to thwart. So let's. I'm going to spend these 2 for Mind Scan, which removes 3. It's a hero action. Removes 3 threat from scheme plus 2 for the side schemes in the victory display. So that'll remove 5 from building momentum. And then I'm going to have Deadpool thwart for 2 more to finish that one off. He takes the consequential damage, but then he heals himself for 3.
So you could use Phantom X, who only has 1 thwart, and we only need to remove 1 from it.
Okay, that's a good point.
And you could heal with EVA first.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
yeah.
All right, so that's actually better. Let's heal with EVA, thwart with Phantom X, right back there. Deadpool will then attack for 2 and still heal himself.
He could take some either off of here, or we could work on build support.
Do we need to? I suppose we don't want to attack so much as thwarting. Yeah, let's take it off the build support. Actually,
All right.
I think that's.
So we trigger the forced interrupt
heals.
on Deadpool. He goes back to full health, but he gives
full
us
health,
an acceleration
token. Would it have been better to take that off the main then because of that acceleration token?
It's up to you. You also have Cable's activation, although you probably want to heal.
I'm going to be
would
healing.
be my
I'm going
guess.
to be healing with him. Yeah. You know what? I'm just going to leave it where I did it.
That's fine.
I am also going to spend this energy resource and exhaust plasma rifle so that I can do some damage. We'll do.
So that'll just remove your stunned, but that's a fairly cheap way to get rid of
That's
stun.
what I was thinking. Yeah, great. All right, take that back.
Bye.
Groovy. And then that's it for this. And then I'm going to flip down and heal for 4. Back up to 7. That was
All
decent.
right, Nina.
Yeah.
All right. So I am going to use my action to choose a card in my hand and swap it with the top card of my discard pile. And then I am going to put Overwatch on the main, right? The attached scheme. Yep. So whenever we thwart here, we can remove from a side scheme. as well.
Hey, love that.
It's a one-time use, but
scheme.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Still very powerful.
Big swing. All right, and then we are going to put the painted lady out there, getting rid of digging deep. I haven't looked at the top card of my deck.
Surely you're playing the good boy.
Oh, absolutely. So drop even the odds for Pip the Pug. We gotta
show
Have we
him.
showed Pip the Pug
I believe he was in the announcement
in the
article,
article?
if I recall.
We're still gonna show him again because
Because he's such a good boy.
he's a good
Him's
boy.
the goodest. He looks like he makes a lot of
Yes, 100%. All of the pug noises. And that's perfect timing-wise because I am alter ego side. I'm going to exhaust him to put a domino or a posse card on the top of my deck. And those are going to be an event for sure.
If only you had an ally that you could get for free by discarding off the top of your deck.
You're right.
Usually when he says it that way, it means you
You're
can.
right. I know. I was thinking of putting an event up there for Atlas Bear
Sure.
to then trigger it.
Also
but
good
White
option.
Fox is really good. So,
Then you got the posse back together.
yep. So, posse card on top of my deck. And then Outlaw is... How much can you thwart in a single shot?
I'm done with this turn, so I can't do
but
any more.
You're
this
gonna,
turn.
you're not going to be first next round.
I'll be first next round.
How much can you thwart in a single shot?
Yes, it's going to depend
If
on my
she
draw.
gets another one of her thwart events, it's going
Yeah.
to be at least 5.
If I get another
least
mind
5?
scan, I can do 5. I think that's the
Jeez.
most I can do in one shot. I think that's the biggest swing I can take.
Do you have 3 mind scans in your discard pile?
Take a look here.
Because that might decide. Or at least
Yep,
help.
I already have all 3
Okay,
All right,
cards.
so
you're
we're not
not
going
gonna
to
be
see
able
one
to
of those.
Not
So
gonna get
Outlaw
that.
will thwart here for 1, just to get
Okay,
it closer
I got
for
you.
us to trigger. Thank you. And I
She
discard.
doesn't. She doesn't
Oh,
discard
that's only
when
on
she
attack.
thwarts,
Never
yep.
mind. It's only on attack. So I am going to attack then.
Okay,
100%.
great.
So discard. It's got +1, so 2 attack.
2 damage.
And then she comes in for free because she was discarded. And then we just hope and pray. We're just going to do the action. It's not an event, but I do want to read that. Okay, yeah. All right, and then I am going to
Heal, recover.
recover.
When you recover, you can use your
Yep,
probability.
that's what I was thinking about doing. So I'm going to probability field. I don't exhaust that. No, I do not. So I'm going to discard the top card. I get 1 more. And then I discarded a card, so that can go onto the Painted Lady.
Yep. So you recover 4.
Yep. And I'm trying to decide. I think I will hold on to that. Yep. And then White Fox will just thwart into there to get it a little bit lower.
Yeah, like that. That'll be handy.
Okay.
All right.
That's
Right.
me.
Ready up
him
and
up.
draw.
I like this board state. It feels really good.
Yeah.
Lots of cards.
All right, we are getting 4 threat on the main, thanks to Mr. Deadpool,
Jeez.
bringing us to 19.
Kids nowadays.
I'm not sorry. I'm
It's
Deadpool.
not your fault. It's his fault.
Hopes over
Yeah, he's not
here.
sorry either.
So he's attacking me at 2 and a boost. Let's have my good friend Angel jump in the way of that. Give Juggernaut a tough status card. 3 total damage. But because he's got no helmet, he can't overkill.
Yep.
All right, Molly. He wants
Yes.
to scheme against you, but
Yep,
is confused.
Yep. Thank you for that.
Yep.
Gonna scheme against
And-
me.
Oh, you didn't flip
I
down.
should have flipped. I know I realized it after.
I mean, you could have flipped
I
even
would
while
have
exhausted.
flipped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll
Okay.
do it that way. All right.
All
You're
right,
getting
so-
attacked for 2 and a boost.
2 and a boost.
White Fox should have a damage on her.
Yes.
Throw the dog at it.
No!
Outlaw should have another one. Pip is
He's a
not an
support.
ally.
I know, I know.
Oh, no. Pip's a support. I just wanted.
the
I mean,
idea
come on.
of,
Come on. It's the best
He
team.
thinks he's
The
people.
best team. Here,
I just
he can go
picture-
halfway.
Like she's wearing him in like one of those baby halters, you know? Just,
A baby Bjorn.
yeah.
All right.
I'm going to take it. No helmet. Yeah, I'm going to take it.
+2, 4 damage
Okay.
coming your way.
It's all right. I just
you
healed
just-
that off.
you just
Fine.
healed it up, you're
Everything's fine.
All right. Siderax Exemplar. In expert mode, this would have Insight 1. Fortunately, we're not playing expert. If Juggernaut Exposed is in play, flip it and place a momentum counter on Juggernaut. So he got his helmet back anyway.
Oh.
Very rude.
But at least we didn't get the other half, which would be place threat on the main scheme equal to his attack, which would mean we would
Jeez.
get pummeled. All right,
Okay.
Molly, you're
All
up.
right. We got more Creeping Willow, my favorite.
Luckily, you're an alter
yep,
ego, so can't
yep.
punch you.
It's just you can't do anything. So there it goes.
Nope,
All right.
nope, it's a minion, so it stays in play.
Oh, right.
Creeping
It says
Willow.
that's right. You also got Creeping Willow.
Right.
It's gonna.
So
it is
will
gonna quick strike you.
Unless I get rid of it. Is it bad enough for me to get rid of it now? Probably not.
I don't
You're gonna
think
get-
so.
you're gonna get stunned.
You could
Damage
block
and
with
stuff.
one of your allies,
Right.
and
Outlaw,
they're.
It's
no.
gonna attack you and it's gonna stun you though. That's the only
I mean,
thing.
if he blocks with an ally, it'll stun the ally.
Well, yeah,
and
yeah,
they're,
yeah.
They're less.
It's worth putting an
punishing
ally.
for
What I'm saying
minions.
is worth putting an ally in front of it. I think for sure.
Yeah, I
it's
agree.
Only one.
I agree.
Yeah.
And then the Willow takes a consequential damage, right?
Nope, minions don't take consequential.
What is this? Oh, it's the boost. Right?
Yep.
That's the boost.
A
The
reminder
forced
of the
response.
stun.
Yep. Okay.
All right, so
Hope.
pass Hope to Molly,
All right.
and she's up first.
Okay. Ooh,
Can we get that helmet back off?
Yes. We can get that helmet back off because I've got 2 wilds in my hand. So heck yeah, let's do it. I'm assuming wilds count for that.
Yes,
Okay.
but again, you have to be in hero
Yeah.
hero form.
Well, let's make sure I don't have to do anything with my alter ego first, but I don't think I do. So I will flip up, and then I will spend these 3 resources, physical and 2 wilds, to take the helmet back off. Get out of there.
Get it.
All right. So, oh, you know what? I meant to not spend that one. There we go. 2 physicals and 1 wild. All right, so let's, I'm going to spend this and play Frenemies. It's a team up card. It's Cable and Deadpool, and so I get to deal 1 damage each to Cable and Deadpool, then remove 3 threat from a scheme and 3 threat from a different scheme. So, damage, and let's get 3 threat off the main for sure.
And then that will
And
take
then
3 more
3
off
more
of
off.
this.
Oh, because of the,
Well, we don't have to
That's
trigger
not
overwatch.
required. So yeah.
Let's not trigger. Let's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
trigger
'cause
that
you're
just
easily
yet.
gonna wipe that
because it's
off.
already. Otherwise, it's overkill. All right, so there's that.
So if you use Cable to just do a basic thwart on build support, his reaction, his response will
Yeah,
ready.
yeah, that's a good plan.
feels
Let's do
good.
that. I like that. And so then this goes here.
And
so now
build
we can.
support gives us
let's
what?
all look for a support with a cost of 3 or less.
All right.
From deck or
Deck
discard.
or discard. Yeah.
I'm gonna find myself a bunker.
Too bad those mind scans are events. That would have been great. You know, I'm gonna.
You gotta make sure I don't have any.
You know, I'm going to.
Oh, you got both of your supports in
Yep,
play
I
already.
do.
I'm
Oh,
going to
no.
put Grey Malkin in
That's
play.
all right. Still worthwhile, I think.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So if somebody wants to flip down this turn, they can use the bunker,
I mean,
which will give you an extra card.
I'm planning on it for
Yep.
Pip and for some more recovery.
And I'm planning to both stun and confuse him.
Sounds great.
All right,
I like
so
your
that'll
plan.
that'll be the plan. You'll flip down
Okay.
and can take the
Does
bunker.
Hope still have a +1 for when she was getting her?
+1. If she attacks Juggernaut, yes.
Okay, so then I'm going to have not Juggernaut though. Only if she
Only
attacks Juggernaut.
Juggernaut, yep.
Okay, great. And she just has my usual 2. All right, so I'm going to, I'm going to use the plasma rifle. I'm going to use Grey Malkin to spend the resource to get the plasma rifle to attack the Creeping Willow and get rid of it because I'm sick of it and it sucks. All right.
Bam!
Just like shooting trees with a plasma rifle also pleases me. All right, so then I'm going to use EVA to heal a damage off Phantom X. And I think we probably want to do more thwarting, I'm guessing. Is that... what do we think
So
right now?
Juggernaut is tough right now. If you could ping that tough off, that would be...
Yeah, okay. Phantom X will ping the tough off with his little 1 hit there, and then he gets another damage. And then, yeah, I'm thinking some schemes. I think I could do 4 off the main,
Yeah.
which would probably be
Getting that
good.
main under control.
Yeah, you know what?
is-
Let's do that. Let's Hope and Deadpool both will thwart to get 4 off the main.
Feels good.
There we go.
Okay.
That's my turn.
So Deadpool takes a consequential...
I think he did.
That was from the event,
That's right. You're right. That was from Frenemies. Thank you.
Alrighty.
That was from his dust up with Cable.
That's right. That's right. Fighting over who ate the chips. It was Deadpool.
I did it. Okay, so let's have a little bit of fun here. So we are going to swap a card from my hand with the top card of my deck. I'm glad that I did that. And then we are going to play Luck Be a Lady. So I get to discard the top card of my deck, count the resources on it. For each resource counted this way, I can do things. Look, I happened to load a card that I wanted. So it's 2 wilds because of my text box. So let's see. What is his health at?
16.
So this is going to be our last round. Whoa, that's on the close-up. Sorry. Hey, hands up. that was a great shot. Okay. So do we want to just go ham?
Sure.
Go
let's
for broke.
Can we get him down to 0?
Hit him as hard as we can.
16. I mean, let's see.
Let's do it.
Punch him up.
So I can deal 3 damage to an enemy.
All right.
And
You
for
could
each
take
wild,
out your Creeping Willow.
I can choose one of the above. So I can do a second 3 damage.
Yep.
So
All right.
do I take out the Creeping Willow? I don't think I care about it right now.
It is guard, so before you do an attack on Juggernaut, you'll have to do that. Luck Be a Lady happens not to be an
That's-
attack, but
That's
if you want
alright.
any of your allies to punch, you'll need to get rid of that Willow.
Might as well use it to get
Right,
rid
but
of
the
it.
allies can punch into the Willow.
They can punch the willow. That's true. So you want to do another
I
3?
think we're good.
On,
Yeah,
on Juggernaut?
let's do it.
All right.
Let's
He's
do
down
it.
to 10.
I've got a terrible plan. It's a plan. Might not be a good one. All right, so then we're going to spend strength to play Diamondback. And I am going to
Yeah, the whole
exhaust
posse.
Diamondback, yeah, and deal 1 damage to her. And then I discard the top card of my deck, which is not the symbol I wanted. So I deal 1 damage to each enemy for each resource icon. So I deal 1 there, 1 there.
Okay.
I was hoping for something a little bit bigger.
That's the wrong way.
I don't see any there. The ones were buried.
Down to 9. We can do this. It's within grasp.
I believe in us. All right, those are pretty much a wash, and I just discarded that. So that would technically go under there. So Outlaw is going to pop into here, only 1 attack, but discard the top card, 2 attack. So,
Nice.
yep.
Willow's
So
done.
she'll
Outlaw
take the
done.
3rd. Oop, throwing stuff around. And then Atlas Bear, I don't, ooh, I could,
She punches at a +1 because she's got a mental resource.
all right, let's do it.
Yeah?
Let's attack for 2.
Down to 7. I believe we got this one, boys. We can do this. And by boys, I mean ladies.
Might have too many allies.
What's that?
The ally limit for Domino.
Oh yeah.
Is,
Well, you're fine now. We can just say you swung with
before
swung with
putting
Outlaw
Diamondback
first.
into
What
play.
is her ally limit?
It's 3.
It is only
It's
3.
always 3. Yep.
All right,
So she can't have all 4 members of the posse together.
Not all of them at the same time.
I feel cheated. I'm just saying. All right, so we're gonna attack for 2. When I use a basic power, I discard the top card of my deck. It's only +1, so I deal 3.
Where's your jackpot?
I don't
haven't
know.
seen it all day.
All right, he's down to 4.
And then, yeah, those aren't useful right now.
If we beat
I'm just
this
gonna
one, the
stay where
music
I'm at.
speeds up.
All right, let's go.
You all done?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right. I think I can do 4, so I'm going to pretend like we're not ending here. So I will
fair.
spend a Psi Knife, flipping it, and a Power of the Mind to play a Flurry of Blades. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. I'll deal it to Juggernaut. For each Psi Knife I control, choose an enemy and confuse it. I will confuse Juggernaut.
Okay.
For each Psi Katana I control, choose an enemy and deal 2 damage to it. So 2 more damage there.
Boom! That's it. Double
right, so
zeros
we
on
get-
the dial.
Do we want to finish out the round, or should we call
Yeah,
it
let's
here?
finish the round.
All right, so we go to Juggernaut 2.
Is Juggernaut
revealed.
2 still
changes.
confused?
He is still confused, but he gets a momentum counter on him. If Juggernaut, I forgot about this part. If his helmet's off, it flips back.
Oh, he
so
puts the
his,
helmet back on.
His confuse goes away, and I can't stun him like I was planning.
That's all
All
right.
right, all right.
Changes everything.
It would have taken away. It wouldn't matter what order you did it because it would still take the stun away
Yep,
too.
yep.
Just us defeating him in that form.
All right. So I will make a basic attack, flipping my knife to a katana. So I'm doing 3 damage to him. With piercing, I'm gonna play directed force to increase
you
that
back
to
up to?
5 damage.
21 per player.
21
so
per player, 63.
And
Except how much damage did you just do to him, Tony?
3?
I just did 5.
5. Okay, so he's down to 58.
Was one of you gonna flip down? Josh, you were gonna flip down?
Yeah, I totally did.
All right, I will give you
Absolutely
the
did that,
X bunker.
100%.
You search the top X cards of your deck for any card where X is the number of victory side schemes in the victory display,
baby.
and add that card to your hand. So
Nice.
Searching for a what now?
top 4,
Top 4
or
cards.
is it 3? We have
That's
3.
three.
Top 3 cards.
And
Any
am I
one of
look-
those cards goes into your hand.
Any card.
And if we did this during your turn, like we would have, you can play anything you draw this way.
No, no good.
Just so mad.
I thought
So
you. I
mad.
thought
I
you.
just got the posse, which would have been really
just now?
fun.
Just now, yeah. It's all right.
All right, anything you want to play, or are you done?
What's that? This was. Oh, I can.
Yeah, because
we would have
it.
done this during your turn.
Or-
You know what? Let's do it just for
Waving
fun.
the hands, waving the hands. Yeah.
We're gonna play the posse event. So I
Is
have
that
3.
one a hero action, or is it just an action?
Oh,
It is a hero action,
it
so
is-
you can't play it
Of
in
all
alter
the
ego,
things.
unfortunately.
You've had terrible
All right,
luck for
all
playing
right.
domino, to
I
be honest.
really
Like
have.
it's actually been kind of funny.
It's like me
You
rolling
imposter.
dice.
Yeah.
I have terrible luck. Period.
All right. Let's
saying,
do one more villain
I'm
turn,
saving me.
and then
right.
and then we'll be done.
All
And then
right.
counter card.
Disgusting. Okay, where?
All right.
Oh yeah.
Me first.
We're getting
Bottom card of my deck.
4
Oh wait, no,
on
the
the
attacking
main.
first. Right. Right. And he
Ready
is-
all your stuff up.
His helmet
Yep,
is
I'm
on.
ready.
You've got hope, so
Yep, I've
he's
got hope.
attacking
He's
you
attacking
for
me.
4 and a boost
Okay.
and overkill.
I'm gonna put Wade in front.
It has overkill, so
I
Wade's just
understand.
gonna be 1.
I
Block
understand.
one.
Well,
Just throw hope out there.
oh no, I'll just defend. We're ending it anyway. I'll defend.
Yep. Plus 3, so 7 attack minus your 2. You're taking 5 damage.
I'm down to 1 hit point. That's fine. I'm still alive.
Everything's fine.
All right, he's scheming for 1 plus 3, putting us to 20 out of 21. It's a good thing we're wrapping the stream up because
Yeah.
we're just about to win.
Yeah, we're
we
so
won.
close to winning. I
It's fine.
can feel the
And
winning
he's-
tension.
He's attacking me. Oh, before I look at that, I should probably defend because I have +1 defense thanks to my martial arts training. So I will defend for 3. Boost of 3. 7 minus 3. I'm taking 4 damage.
Jeez. He really does get real bad with that helmet on and in his second stage.
You really got to got to
Yeah.
keep it under control. I will trigger the hero response on my martial arts training, discarding it to ready after I defend.
Did you retaliate? Have you been retaliating?
I have not been retaliating. I don't know how many
He'd be
attacks.
dead long.
One more.
58, he's easily attacked you that many times.
Just put him down to 55.
Sure. All right, your card.
My card, Trample. I am in hero mode, so Juggernaut attacks the ally with the fewest remaining hit points. I'm pretty sure that's Wade.
That is Wade.
Or is it White Fox? It would be me. It's me.
One
right?
of them, yes.
Yeah.
But because it's got
or Phantom X, but
because it's got overkill, any excess damage is going on the identity of whoever takes it.
oof, well then that should not be me, or I'm going to be defeated.
What are you at? You're at 3?
I'm at 3. I'm at 1. Personally, I'm at 1. My identity is at 1 hit point.
I'll block this attack.
Do you have the fewest remaining hit points?
I have 4 and blocking for 2 defense.
Fewest remaining.
No, but the ally.
I am blocking for the ally.
Right, blocking for the ally. You're
got
protecting
it.
the ally, then it
Got
hits the
it.
ally,
Thank
then
you.
it triggers.
Yeah, it doesn't matter
So
which one it
because
is.
I have 3 health.
Yeah.
So it hits the ally, tramples
It
over
should.
to you. Or it shouldn't hit the ally.
It's not going to hit the ally. I am blocking, so I
Got it.
become the target of
Yep.
the attack.
Got it. Okay.
Because I think if we have it go after either of you, the
It would-
overkill is going to kill
think so,
whoever
too.
takes it.
I think so.
I
Okay,
think
great.
I have to
All right,
defend
here's
here.
this.
Give Juggernaut a tough status card. It's only a +1, so he's got 4 attack, 5
Five,
total.
Hmm.
So I'm taking 3. I am down to 1 hit point.
This is good. This is good.
And we get another Deadpool token out there. Josh, your card.
All right, ground pound. Indirect damage up to 4. So I
4
need to
indirect
get rid of
damage.
that with Lucky Break. Otherwise, right? Is it just on the players, or can it go into our allies?
It can go on our allies.
Yeah. Okay. So here
then-
I've got 2 I can give you for sure.
And
I've got
we
a
can
couple I
put we
can
could put
lose
up
as
to
well.
2
We
on
can put up
hope.
to 2 on hope. I can take all 4. I can take all 4 for real.
All right.
Yeah. So we'll put 2 on hope. Deadpool and Phantom X are gone, which means EVA is gone too, because that's oh boy.
And
Oh boy.
Hope is captive.
Destruction.
Hope Summers cannot ready when revealed exhaust her.
Oh.
So we have to get her out of the
So she's
clutches.
exhausted and she has 2 damage on her.
Yeah.
Not great. Not great.
It's fine. It's all fine. Is Psylocke dead?
Because of the
did
momentum?
did I miss something?
No, that was 4. That was a +1 on your
Yep.
reveal, right?
Yeah, it was
So
5
it was
total
5 damage.
minus
you
my
blocked
2 defense.
You had 4.
No, I don't think so.
I think I'm still alive by the skin of my teeth.
Oh goodness.
But that's
right.
Juggernaut. Yeah,
That
he's
was-
a pushover. He's a real simple, easy villain.
Piece of cake.
It's
Don't
really
even worry
easy
about
to
it.
ignore that main scheme because it doesn't seem like it's a big deal because you know you're not going to get defeated, you're not going to lose the game from it.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden it's like, all of a sudden we looked at him, we're like, oh no, that's bad. It's-
Yeah, so what it
So
does
much
is
ramp.
it puts his helmet back on,
Yeah.
gives him an extra momentum counter, and then every player gets attacked regardless of what form
Yeah,
they're in.
the player side schemes are a lovely distraction because it makes you want to focus your thwarting there because you're
Yeah.
like, we get
Right.
stuff from that.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
as we saw it,
but you
we
really
let
got to
the
pay
main get out of
attention.
control, yeah.
Absolutely.
And
That's
this is
exciting.
with 2 justice decks and a leadership deck,
Right.
Yeah.
which are very thwart heavy. So
Yeah. Whew.
But it was also playing with me.
And I played all 3 of my mind scans. I
So
think I
that's
played
always
all.
a downside.
yeah,
I definitely played 2.
unluck was countered
Yeah,
Domino's
I
luck.
know, it's so bad. Like, literally the bottom card of my deck
Is
is my
jackpot.
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 Perfect.
Wonderful.
Bottom card. All right. Well, thank you both for joining today. This
Yeah.
was a blast, and then it was terrifying. But it was fun. Thank you all for joining us. Yeah, I want to point out that the OP cards that we did show today, this is going to be another random booster pack for OP. This is the last time that we're doing that. So we're going to go back to the other format where you're just going to be getting a bunch of stuff for going and hanging out. And then I think we're absolutely done, right? There's nothing else we wanted to talk about? Tony, did you want to talk about
what
something?
is-
what
I
is
put you
that
in a
there?
spot where I was hoping people would see it, but really, like, you
can't
can
see it
just
at all.
barely.
No.
So, Tony, why don't you tell us a little bit about this card that I'm gonna put here?
So this card is one of the extra pool cards that come in the Deadpool Expanded Hero Pack.
The recently announced Deadpool Expanded Hero Pack.
The very same Molly.
All right. So, what does break time do for us?
It is a massive heal.
Yeah.
But, you know, you got to take a break. You got to go make a sandwich, watch a TV show,
I like to think
stream
that
some Marvel.
I'm going to tell myself they're watching Love Island.
Maybe.
And
I mean,
I think
Cable's really into it.
I'm telling you, he's invested.
yeah, if one of us was playing pool right now, this would be an excellent card to play at this very moment where we're all on the brink of death.
Need it real bad. For each minute you were away from the game. That is just spectacular. All right, perfect. Well, again, thank you both for being here.
Thanks
Thank
for
you all
having
for
us.
being here, and we will catch you next time. Bye.